Alrighty, we're back. Another Iron Spectates. I wanted to have a look at this one because I was like, this is a pick that you don't see very regularly. I know that some people do play it, and I don't necessarily think it's like a bad pick. It's definitely an interesting one. I guess it depends on the matchup. But Iron, deep in the depths of Iron. Briar mid. What are our thoughts on that? What are we thinking? I think into Yasuo is probably not all that bad, but it's definitely one of those lanes where you're not doing anything until like level 2 or 3. It's Comic Sans. Oh yeah, here's the, I'll let me hold on. Let me bring up the clip. I finally took the beanie off. I revealed the hairline. Hold on. I changed hats on Maisie's stream. 1 second. Let me just turn this down real quick. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Hold on. Here we are. For all those people who have been waiting to see the heroine reveal. Are you ready? We change hats on stream. Shabang! Oh, look at that, man! Look at the speed! That's my party trick, man. When people want to see my hairline, and I'm like, yeah, no problem. It's perfect, man. Anyway. Bing bong. Anyway, what's happening in this game? Sorry, let me pull it back a second here. We got an invade coming in. It's not. Oh, actually, you know what? Sorry, I tell a lie. I was about to be like, it's not the greatest invade. We got like Hui. You've got Morgana. Hecarim is like put it in the bin though. Still. Did he miss that? Did he miss that? Ignite came out tremendously early. Somehow, like, despite all that, Hecarim ends up coming out of that with an L. I don't know. You know how like the meme is like mid laners and top laners just sit under their tower doing nothing, not covering camps? It's not very regularly that you see like the jungler also sitting under mid lane, not covering their own camps and not doing anything to help. That's threatening, that is. Okay, well they're gonna go for the counter jungle straight up the bat. That was narrowly avoided there. I kinda get it. I mean, what the hell are they doing now that I'm looking at it, man? This is dangerous. Like, I get it, man. I understand the frustration, but like, I mean, what's going on? Hecarim's giving up on it. Hui's almost dead. Nobody's doing anything here. They just didn't walk the lane. That was a bit of an ambitious flash forward. Morgana hits him with a Q. Nothing happens, man. Now what's Hecarim doing? He's trying again, man. Because he knows the Vi is smart enough that she moves over to the blue buff because she knows hers is gone, but it's not gone. They can see that it's happening. They can see that there's still somebody cooking there, man. Wait, hold on. Oh, they can see it. I mean, they know, though. They know that there's somebody on it, though, obviously, because they're not stupid. Hopefully not stupid. Blue has hands. I know he, like, uppercutted Twitch, man. Okay. Hecarim is, like, maybe, arguably a little bit behind. I don't know if this bodes tremendously well for him at the start of this game. That being said, has he even got E? He does not have E, so there's no shot he's getting in on that. Yasuo ghosting though. Briar kind of getting like waterboarded by a minion here as well. This could be a nice little bait. She's walking around, but Vi's right there. Flash, Bosh. How much damage does that do, bro? That kills. There's no shot, man. I mean, dude, that must be okay. That must be almost like there's. Wait, hold on. So that's supposed to do that. It was 190 damage. Okay, so it was 290. Okay, and he had 200 health. Okay. I would be so mad if I was, quite frankly, anybody on that team. I cannot believe that killed. That doesn't, that's bewildering. And she wants more, man. She's eager for more. Oh, Jesus, here we go. No. Maybe he got a bit too big for her britches here. Right, we go. Urgot sending it on top side against yeast infection. Not looking good for him, though. Flash comes out, apprehend, and he's dead. The fadeaway, drops the W, walks out. That's like a faker level collateral kill. If that person isn't clipping that, man, I don't know what's wrong with them, because I would be so mad. That's at least 100 updates on Reddit, man, if you go and post that, dude, because that was obviously, it wasn't really you killing them, or like Yasuo killing himself for no reason. But still, very funny kill. It's worth posting, man. Get that on like MLG.tv. So I guess this doesn't really bode well for Yasuo then, right? You know what? Briar's giving him a little bit of respect. This should be good damage for her. Into the wall. Oh, kitten. No. Yasuo. Oh, boy. He's going to be careful, man. She has W up. Couple of seconds left on that. We know that he doesn't have flash anymore. She's bent it straight in. He's dead as hell. There's no way. Just auto attack him. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Darius full AFK'd the first wave. I got pushed and still Darius with just 75% HP. Yeah, I don't know. Argot's out here, but I'm convinced that Darius doesn't care. And that's the scary thing about that champion. Look at him walking into a full caster wave, tanking a full caster wave, and like, but his aura would indicate that he knows something that you don't. And that something is that he wins these. Can't explain how or why. Don't know how it works. Don't understand it. I mean, it definitely... Okay, he's Ghost. He's in the middle of the wave. He's got 2,000 minions auto-attacking him. But it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't make a lick of difference. He barely took any damage from that. Zam, that hurts. True, bro. There we go. We got Hecarim picking up some ghosties. Not some ghosties, some void grubs, some nuggets, man. Briar picks up another kill on Yasuo. This is one of those Yasuos, it would appear. I gotta start banning Hui, man. He's been cursing every game that I'm in. Today he's pissing me off, man. Can't stand the guy. Okay, there's no shot that Hecarim thinks that he wins that. I mean, he's got the boy with him, man. And to his credit, that was actually a really nice step back by Argot. Because he obviously has no vision of it, but he makes a prediction and it was bang on. Steps back just enough to avoid the gating. Not the Noxian gating, what's it called? Decimate, sorry. Decimate. Yeah, man. That's crazy. Oh, I was about to say, I don't expect there to be a tremendous amount of action bot lane. Oh, Wombo Crambo. Dude, this Briar's cooking like crazy, man. Are we sure? I mean, wait, hold on. This is an Iron player, right? Give me 1 second here. I feel like I've entered the Matrix, man. There's too many screens. I mean, I gotta check, man. So the person that I was spectating is the Yumi, and they're Iron 3. Funnily enough, the immediate game after this game, this player who has actually they have played a little bit Briar. They immediately like went, I'm playing Briar. So that's gotta be an omen. The Briar is Iron 4. Or I updated it. They're Iron 3. 37 LP. How bizarre. How bizarre, man. I mean, that being said though, right? I'm not saying that like Briar takes no skill, right? But she does do an awful lot of the piloting herself, right? Which is nothing to sniff at. Probably like a really great champ to play in the war brackets, just because people don't know how to deal with her. He really should not have gone for that Q. That was not a smart Q. Like, I realistically think that like I don't know if like Yasuo could win the lane, but he could probably avoid or minimize deaths fairly decently if he played it a little bit safer. I'm hating seeing Wei missing some of these. That's unfortunate. Touches on 500 ping. Let's go. What's going on top side, man? Dude, am I crazy? I never noticed. This is the first time I've ever in my entire life seen this. I had no idea that champions leave a blood trail when they have Darius passive on them. Huh? I've never ever once seen that before, man. Oh man. I'm dumb as hell. That's my excuse. They're determined to just be farming the enemy jungle here. Oh, he's pushing it in. I'm surprised that like Darius, I mean he has flash up. Both of them have flash up. I'm just surprised that they're playing so safe. I need to know how Yasuo actually manages to get this kill, because like I'm almost like convinced that there's no way that I mean, got the kill. I think like Briar accidentally cancelled her E and stopped the damage reduction a little bit early, but that being said, I don't know if she would have lived it. Maybe I don't know. You got a dragon coming out? Hello, John. How you doing, mate? Never. I don't know, man. I just never. It's not something that I pay attention to. It's one of those little things that like makes a game better, but it's something that the average player never really notices, you know? And that's fine. It silently, subconsciously builds up in your brain. Like a digital artist, or like for a game, tirelessly making little details that no one will ever look at, ever. The person who made the Starfield 8K field ration object that has like 40 million polygons on it for no explicable reason. They probably poured a lot of care into that particular thing, man. Or like Yandere dev accidentally downloading like a 4K screwdriver model that lags the entire game when you pick it up. The classic. Was it a screwdriver? I don't really know anything about that game. I only know about it vicariously through video essays about how terribly is it coding. Alright, let's have a look at this fight. Definitely an awkward one for Darius. Oh, he comes out. The bleed still might do it though. Ah, well, 1 for 1, that is what it is. It was a toothbrush? Is that what it was? I'm sorry, but that's really funny. I don't really have any massive amounts of remorse, because I think like the game concept in and of itself is like a bit creepy. And something that I haven't got a lick of interest in. A 5K polygon toothbrush. I mean, 5K isn't that... I mean, for a toothbrush, yes, it's infinitely too many, but like 5K in general. But I think, was it not because he was doing like it was like too many call actions to like per frame? I think obviously it didn't help that there was an object that was 5K polygons. But it probably had something more to do with like how many times it was being called on per frame. Like you'll see somebody being like, "Oh, I made this little game, and it's like a 2D thing, pixel thing. It's just a bunch of squares, but it's running like ass because they have like 30,000 calls per frame or calls per second." I think he's an inspiration though. That like, even if you have no clue how to code, that you can make a game probably, maybe sometime in the next 10 to 15 years, and make lots of money from it. And more importantly, because that's what it's all about. I have seen like I've seen his coding, and I know like the least amount of JavaScript you've ever heard, and yeah, a lot of F statements. I swear like his portraits were also like, because like the portraits for the characters were also like entire new scenes or something with like the character again. Instead of it just being like a PNG, it was like the character in a different scene being called on in like full resolution, but also but much smaller. I don't know. I have no idea. You see what's cooking balling, baby. Oh, Twitch pick. Playing with fire here. All he hits. Bish, bash, bosh. Me, if I had to do a thing, if I had to code something that was like a 1 in 10 chance, if 1 equals false, if 2 equals false, if 3 equals false, if 4 equals false, if 5 equals false, if 6 equals false, if 7 equals false, if the 8, 9 equals false, if 10 equals true. This way only uses QE. Yeah, because he's like normal. I hate this already. You know, like, we'll just be thankful that I'm not programming the flight systems that send you up in the air, brother. I don't need like the 230 from Chicago to Illinois coming down because like somebody ordered the salmon instead of the chicken and the computer doesn't know how to deal with that. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just make an L statement. Listen, I was kind of doing a bit. Listen, you're interrupting the Iron Spectates. Shut up, bro. Okay, sorry. Anyway. Briar, ulti coming out. Bish, bash, bosh, right on the Vi. Boom, here we go. Dead on arrival. Oh, hold on. There we go. You may be a bit brave. That is insane damage that she's doing per auto here, by the way. Eclipse plus Blade of the Rune King. Doing numbers, huh? But Ross, how do you handle decimals? Well, first of all, I would never handle a decimal. Second of all, if I was, then yes, I would simply do every single possible decimal point and call on that every single frame. From like 1.000000001 onwards to 10. It would probably take a while. It would be like infinite lines of code per second. But I think it would get the job. It would probably undeniably run better than Star Citizen. Where's your Heartsteel? I think we all know that's not happening. Yumi has given up. She's off. I like how people, I'm talking about Yandere devs coding and making a joke about it. People are like, nah, bro, you could just do an if statement. And I'm like, an if else. I'm like, I know. Well, I don't know because I wouldn't be able to code it, right? Okay, I could do like print hello world, alright? But still. Can't believe Urgot's not winning, but not losing either. Oh, that's... oh, you know what? That's an HP. Everybody is synergizing so terribly, but it kind of worked. Hecarim almost getting Darius killed. Darius pulling Urgot out of the black... sorry, what's it called? The dark binding. But he did get the black shown on him, so I guess it was fine. But still spooky, nonetheless. This is why I will not let you code. Like, I mean, I don't really have a tremendous interest in it. See, if you told me like 20 years ago to learn, I'd be like, sure. But like, I don't think that like learning to code is the be-all end-all of like people, because people are coming out of computer science degrees, kicking the bricks, man, in no uncertain terms, because they're not prepped for the fact that like all people have been saying for the last 20 years is learn to code, and now everybody did, and now turns out there's not nearly enough jobs in that to work in the field without an insane amount of competition. So yeah, man, I'm chilling. I think like once AI takes over, I'm just gonna learn to be a magician. Because that's the only thing that robots cannot replicate. I'm just gonna pick up a deck of cards, bro, and that's it. I'm never gonna look back. I'm gonna be pulling rabbits out of hats, and you'll all be slaves to the overlords, man. For now, dude, I don't know, man. I don't know if a robot could. I mean, I guess they could, but it would just be so clinical, man. You need a little bit of razzmatazz, man. Do you know what I mean? I don't think this is gonna hit that hard. It was not that bad. Here comes Briar though. 17 in dose. Does she win this? I mean, she might get away. I don't know. She's definitely not getting away. Hold on. Does she get a pick though? 1k gold on the asshole. He hit the whatever in 10 power spike, man. He's got shmoney. I'm gonna be a prostitute because they ain't doing that. Yeah, but everybody's job has been replaced by AI. I know it's the world's oldest profession, but it's probably the first one to go as well when no one can afford anything. Nobody does anything. It's just a robot. Everything's just AI. We're all unemployed. We're all government-sponsored individuals in this reality. It's gonna be like that episode of Dexter's Lab, where Dexter goes into the future and it's like Mandark has created a bunch of like robots that are oppressing Earth, and then he's like a big he's like a big like Arnie looking guy. It's the one where he goes, I can see, I can fight. As someone who got a comp science degree, it's amazing how little you learn in school compared to real life experience at a job. I've learned more than 2 years. I've learned more than 2 years at a job than the 4 years of undergrad. I mean, that's just like how it goes, though. That's like the. Oh my god, dude! I got ringing in my ears, man. Holy! I did not think that she'd actually bung a pick there. She was getting, like, I guess the worst part is she was getting crunched up, man. Yeah, I mean, that's like how life is, right? It's just the way it goes. You're obviously gonna learn more because you've got a paycheck writing on it, and also you're in an environment that encourages you to learn because there's like financial incentive, and also you're with people that can actually have more one-on-one time with you, I suppose, than actually like get you up to speed on what he's doing. What's happening here? I remember like one of my old friends was like, ooh. Go on, Yumi. This Yasuo's kind of dude, he actually hit like a 10 death power spike and he's dude, he's actually kind of killing it here. Well, okay. Is the 10 death power spike actually a real thing on Yasuo? Because I swear to God, he's killing it now. Yeah, he went into a game dev course. And he was on like his 3rd year or something of university. Ooh, spicy. And I asked him like, what have you like, you know, what have you done so far in your game dev thing? Like, what have you made anything? And he was like, I made a card game. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I was asking him to tell me more about it. It was a paper cut out, writing on a piece of paper and cutting it out, board game type card game. It was not. It wasn't like Hearthstone bro made, man. It was, and I was like, "Is that it?" And he was like, "Yep." I was like, 4 years, huh? So anyway, I don't even know what he does anymore. I can tell you for free that it's not the game industry. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, there's so many particles in this fight. I will also respect to the Twitch for immediately selling out the Yumi. No interest in humor in that in any capacity. Yasuo's item build is criminal. What are you talking about, man? You don't like Stormrazor Collector Bloodthirster? Come on, man. What's wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. There's plenty wrong with that. Okay. Okay, you guys were like, let's go Darius. You started attacking Darius, and then you immediately peeled off onto Hui. Maybe I'll eat Hui next time instead of ulting Darius and just commit to one person. I don't know. Even for my associates, I had to make an actual simple game with at least one level. As far as, so like, obviously, so I don't know if you know this, but Scotland actually has like a pretty decent higher education system in place for game development specifically. Because like Rockstar, the guys who make like Grand Theft Auto started in Scotland. They're like in like Dundee, I think that's their office. I don't know where their offices are. It's either Edinburgh or Dundee or whatever, right? But it's Rockstar North. Oh, they're called Rockstar North now. But it was ass like 15 odd years ago. It was terrible, but maybe a little bit more actually. But they've started like scouting people from, or I don't know. Last I heard, they would like do guest lectures at universities about Scotland during the courses to like give people more advice and give people some experience, and also they would occasionally, like, if somebody was like showing great potential, they would maybe like give them an internship or whatever at the company. But yeah, it was dire back when my friends were old enough to go. We were still on, like, I mean, I think GTA 4 was out, but I don't think we'd gone any further than that. But I don't know. You'd think that it would be obvious that, like, as part of like a game development thing, you should learn to make a game. But apparently that's, at least back then, was not a common practice. Oh no, Yumi, no! Okay, I think everybody made a bit of an overreaction to the Yumi's existence here. I don't think we needed to dump that much on her. She was dead. Oh, they surrendered! They surrendered. 23 and 4. Holy moly. This is going to be a shorter one, it would appear. I was having a great time chatting as well. I should have been watching the game, but I was having a good time. Having a little convo. But yeah, I don't know. It seems so obvious. But here's the thing as well. When it comes to like a job like that, I don't understand like why like almost the entire course isn't just like, okay, we're making it. The 4 years is you actually making a game or something, and then everybody. I mean, that'd be impossible to really think, wouldn't it? But like, you just learn so much more when you're forced to learn it for something you actually want to make, I think. When I'm learning Blender and I'm like, how the fuck am I supposed to do this? And I like have to go like Google and to figure out what the right keyword is to use to learn, and then I figure it out and do it that way. And it's like, I would never have found this or learned this if I hadn't gone searching for it, because you got to learn the basics. You don't need 4 years for the basics, bro. It's just not true. You don't need a full university degree to be like, yeah, I know the basics. I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. See you next time. Bye.